Talk 22, just for you. What's up, man? What's up, Still Mill, man? How was your day, man? How was your night, man? Talk to the people, man.
What's up, man? My night was alright, man. My night was good. Man stepped out, with the fellas. These niggas, man, always got something going on. And never good, though.
Never good, though.
It's never good. It's never good, but we had a good time,
talk to him hot, man.
We just get out. We supposed to be meeting up with some people, a couple females, a couple guys. Ain't nobody riding, nobody driving. A couple females we supposed to be linking up with ain't picking up now. And like, well, how's this planned? How was this a plan,
A whole bunch of obstacles.
A lot of roller coaster rides, man.
Oh, shit.
But,
shit.
we had a good time, man. We just ended up going to do our thing.
As you usually do.
As we do.
Hey, that's how we do it, man. So episode...
It's episode 2.
Episode 2, man.
You got a special guest in here?
We do. This is episode 2. Talk 22.
And they got Too Sway.
Hey, man. That's man. Let's know who you is, man. What's up, man?
Too Sway. Boy, what?
Talk to him.
I'm here, man.
Get it.
Look, Humble Village is where we repping, man. I do it for Infinity on the chain.
Talk.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Off the rip, man.
Y'all got me in the hood, man. How we gonna start this off?
So, people want to know about you, man. So, we don't want to get too much detail, but I'm sure there's ladies want to know, a couple fellas we grew up with. What hospital was you born? If you want to get into detail, and then from there, what hood did you go to?
Like that, man. You know what I mean? West Penn Hospital.
West Penn Hospital, okay. Shout out to West Penn.
There you go. A break. That motherfucking star was born. Don't worry about it. But I was born in Manchester on the north side, Nixon Street. There till I was like 3 years old. And then I moved over to East Hills. Projects Bracey Drive.
Okay.
2281. Was there till I was maybe 10 or 11 or 12.
All right, so take me back a little bit though. So how was it with first grade, kindergarten? What school was that you went to?
Oh, that was St. B on the Hill, man.
And how was that?
I'm gonna tell you this. Moose.
He got the grin. He got the grin.
Talk to him.
It was a good ass school. I ain't even gonna take that away from him. But it was on some. It was on some ratchet, you know what I mean? It's tough shit, you know what I mean? It had its ghetto, you know what I mean? It had all that, but at the same time, we all came out thorough, you feel me? Like, in a way, it was just, you know what I mean? It was a special school, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I ain't gonna take nothing
And what grade was that? From 1 or K to...
That was from K to 8.
K to 8, oh shit. So that was junior high a little bit too, so how was that?
It was smooth,
like 6th grade. How was 6th grade?
Bro, 6th grade was first through 4th, you know what I mean? Because the whole school was just family oriented. Everything, everybody
from the same project, same street, same everything.
It was up in the Hill District. Everybody kind of was, familiar with everybody. You couldn't help but to be familiar with everybody.
So was you doing sports at the time? What was your
basketball.
And
that's where you grew. And that's where you grew your little ground.
Love for basketball.
But I had my love for basketball, but I always deep down had this love for music, you know what I mean? First rapper who put me just in deep with it was Rakim. Y'all familiar with Rakim? Eric B and Rakim?
Yeah, shout out. Eric B and Rakim, man.
You feel me, bro?
Let's talk to him.
Nigga, I was going to
that school.
school.
How old was you when you first heard that?
Shit, I had to be first grade, so I was 6, 7 years old.
And I was. Okay.
And I took that first.
So that was a hidden ambition that you felt and you knew was inside you. But
aside from basketball and all
that's
all the
what
sports
I'm
shit.
saying.
You know what I mean? We all athletic. We some niggas. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So it's we got that talent, but it's just music always been in my blood. You know what I mean? Shit, I was going to school reciting Paid in Full like it was my song and shit. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers ain't know it was my shit because a lot of people around my age group wasn't hit throughout Kim. So I'm going to school
So what type of music did your mom play? What type of music did your mom play?
She put me on fucking Rakim.
That's
your mom's D.
Shout out to Mama Love.
Hey, shout out to Mama Love.
Real OG, man. She put me on so much thorough shit. Just kept me kind of street oriented, but at the same time, told me you got 2 strikes against you. You black and you a man, so you gotta know how to
hold it down.
Kind of switching on and off. You know what I mean? But if you got some dirt to do that shit. And if you good at it, do that shit. But at the same time, keep some clean shit right here on your record. You know what I'm saying? So you can fall back. I mean, you can't be all hot-headed out here and stubborn. And you gotta be willing to change. You know what I mean? That's where growth comes in.
Evolution.
You feel me, bro? That's where growth comes in.
Okay.
So it's Yeah, I mean, she put me on so much. Like, shit, my favorite movie is Juice because of her.
Yeah.
Just put me on a
First time you seen it was with her type shit?
With her, bro.
Hey,
Pull the VHS tape out.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
That's
so it's just like, from there on, like, I just was into just rap, hip-hop. I was just,
I was about to ask, so, all right, from that point, that pivotal point, I mean, when you felt that, when you felt that, what did you go about doing? How was your days? Like, what was your days like after that? Like, what was Two Sway's life like when he felt like that? Sports was aside. We can get into the females. We gonna get into the females. We gonna talk.
22.
But what was your days like?
I mean,
after that point.
Shit, as a young nigga, man, I used to get into some bullshit. I mean, but I still always set time aside to sit down and write some lyrics, even though they was like mediocre at the time. It was just, you know what I mean? I got my practice on at a young age. Nigga, I used to walk around the crib with a thesaurus. Had it in my pocket, a mini thesaurus, bro. No lie, a mini thesaurus. And
I don't know too many niggas like this, man.
I would pick a word out.
Never heard of this shit.
And I was like, I'm gonna use this in some lyrics today. Or I'm gonna use this word in a bunch of sentences today just to see how I can, correlate and see if motherfuckers could comprehend what the fuck I got going on. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's how I was moving, bro. Like, and that's why I always been kind of a different individual when it come to rap. You know what I mean? Because coming up, I didn't know how to really put the intellect with the, you know what I mean, the grind, the grimy,
the vibe.
Yeah, I couldn't do it all together, so it kind of sounded nutty, but, you know what I mean, I got to that point to where, like, I'm a smart nigga, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta let these motherfuckers feel me, you know what I mean? So,
facts.
that was a start. Hey, they don't ever go over their head, man. I'm gonna catch it and bring it back for another motherfucker, man. So,
facts, bro. So,
what was high school life like? What high school did you go to?
Woody High, man.
Woody High.
Shout out to Woody High.
Woody High and
Yeah, up there in Greensburg Pike.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Greensburg.
What was the school life like for you, man? There was alright. So did you have music out?
4-star, 5-star, 4-star, 5-star school?
I
forget which one it is.
I want to say 4 or 5 star.
Yeah, I want to say. Hey, pretty much elite.
Nice, right? Top
good sports squad up on there and everything.
So how was 9th grade?
Did you have music out back then?
Different from me.
Did you have music out back then?
Yeah, it was a little bit. You know what I mean, I was dealing with a group. You know what I mean, like. But that didn't go too well. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, you know what I mean? But it was just a part of my growth, like I said, come into play. But I've been rapping in there too. Like I said, I was in a group.
That's cool.
I mean, that shit was cool.
Can they still find some of that old music online anywhere?
Not, man. Because the motherfucker was in control.
Okay, alright, shit like that.
Took that all the way.
Yeah.
So at the same time, it gave me an advantage of just like, I'm showing these niggas still some new shit. So I mean, it's like fucked up because people can't see how I progress, but at the same time, you could tell I've been doing this. Genuinely, you could tell. But back to the high school thing. I was in school a lot of my fucking days, dog, on some nut shit. Not even like because I was like on some real bad shit. I was just a class clown. Man. I like to cut the fuck up. I ain't take shit serious. You know what I mean? And 9th grade was just wild, man. You seen fights every day. Motherfucker, my 9th grade whole class was on tape, man. Like, it was something else, man. But it was a good experience. And then, all 9 through 12 was just, you know what I mean?
And what class was that? What class was that? What class was that you graduated with? That was after change.
11. Yep.
Shout out to 2011, man.
Okay, 2011, graduate.
That's my year. So
okay.
Yeah.
So talk about the females at 9th grade. How was it?
What was it like?
Do you want to get into the first girlfriend? When was the
first time you done?
I know I bring it back, but when was the first girlfriend?
Come on, man.
Be honest, bro.
That was when you
bros.
Be
honest, man.
What's up?
Every female I was with was nutty as fuck.
Nutty.
The relationship shit never worked for me, man. Like I just, you know what I mean? I didn't feel like everything was genuine. Like I know for a fact I was forcing shit, not on like, you know what I mean, pressuring females, because that's not my style.
You wasn't a chaser. You wasn't a chaser.
Yeah, I wasn't a chaser, but at the same time, I was the nigga that basically 80-20, 90-10 type shit. You know what I mean? I knew what it was.
More
like
so.
I'm splurging on my shorty, but it wasn't reciprocating. And it's been like that for years since I was young, because I've always been working and shit. You know what I mean? I had that check. You know what I mean? I was able to do as I wanted to, or do as I pleased.
When you felt the ways,
and I started
you
really
showed it.
Yeah, but I started picking up on it like, yo, bro, you doing too much, man. Fall back a little bit. You know what I mean? Fall back.
Yeah.
But it took a lot of growing up, you know what I mean? And to realize, like, I can't keep doing that with these shorties, you know what I mean? You overwhelm them in a way.
I know that's too.
You know what I mean? You overwhelm them in a way, and now they start to feel entitled. You know what I mean? They start to expect when you shouldn't expect. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, hey.
When this was off the merit, this wasn't even, I didn't have to do nothing.
Yeah, you feel me? Like,
I got two hot ones for you. I got two hot ones for you. We're gonna juicy. I need the juicy right now. I got
Talk 22.
Talk 22.
What's up?
What it do, man? We got my guest and special guest, man. Too Sway in here.
I'm here. I'm in
You
the
know,
building.
because how you feeling? You alright?
Yeah,
good?
man. We good. We
Okay.
Gucci.
So I wanna know
Can't complain.
the first love and the first time you done got it off. The first time you done got into it. I mean, I wanna know. I know the people wanna know.
This
We
was good.
wanna know.
The ladies wanted.
You don't wanna talk about it.
You
You don't have to get into it.
Look, I'll keep it on. I ain't gonna get no names.
He's gonna talk.
Scenario.
I'll get a
You know her
scenario
name?
and shit.
Do you know her name?
Yeah, I know her name.
But you can give a name?
I'm not gonna get
Talk! Okay. Nice. I like it. Come on.
But look,
So first
man.
love.
First love. I don't know if it was a love, but it was like it was a
deep.
crush. You know what I
It was
mean?
deep.
Like I was really, you know what I mean, fucking with shorty. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, she.
This
is grade school.
I would've
This
said,
ain't even high
okay,
school.
okay,
This is-
okay.
You know how that is. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Bumping out the shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, song,
like, bro, smells, all that shit.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
The nutty shit. You know?
Talk to me.
Talk to me too. What it do, man?
Look,
Juicy here.
Man, look, crushing on her for like my whole grade school years, you know what I mean? And shorty never really realized or noticed me for real. But
You never got your shot?
I got my shot, but I didn't. You know what I mean?
Did you shoot your shot?
I did, but it was on something like I said, it was just like I was on mediocre shit. But I'll tell y'all one example.
Talk to me.
We in class and shit, and the teacher he's moving desks around and shit or whatever. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
So I'm like, yeah, I hope he put me next to. You know what I mean?
Time
Put
for
me next
seat
to Shorty.
changes. Yeah, I remember seat changes. Yeah.
So shit, lo and behold, what do? Put me right next to her. Bro, no lie, like I couldn't believe this shit. You know what I mean?
Talk true.
We sitting in class or whatever. And I goes to write the "Do you like me? Yes or no" shit.
Little notes. Okay.
Classic.
Check the box, bitch, or no.
Yes or no.
Classic.
So
Straight
look,
to the point.
hits this, slides it over to her desk. She leans over, picks a book up, boom, slams this paper, and the paper flies over to another shorty's desk. You know what I mean? Hits her desk and shit's on the ground next to her.
That happened to you.
She picks it up. She looked back at me. I'm like, fuck, no,
That
not
wasn't
you.
that wasn't the girl.
No, bro, it was shady. It was shady. It sounded like a movie, don't it?
That's a real movie.
You know what I mean? But these is real life experiences, you know what I mean? Like,
God damn,
after
Jack.
that, I just said fuck her. You know what I mean? But look, I ended up running into her like what? Not too long ago, like maybe like a year.
Southside.
Yeah, tore that ass up.
So you did that. So you did that there.
Yeah, you know.
Okay,
Tore that ass up. You know what I mean? But it would just feel like that was on my bucket list. But I mean, that was
a deep one right
it's
there.
It's foul to look at it like, yo, you just, you know what I mean, had to goal that bitch or no, not a goal. It was just like I spotted her, seen her, I approached it, attacked it, and conquered. You know what I mean? So
Nice,
we men, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's what we do.
Let's get it together, man.
So first time you done got into it. First time you done let go.
Shit, the craziest is, man.
How it happened? What's up?
How old was you?
Yeah.
The craziest is I was 16.
Okay. 16.
Okay. I waited.
First fist fight before you pop off, or first pop off before your fist fight?
Give that to me again. What you
did you get the ass before a fist fight, or the fist fight before ass?
Was you fucking before you was fighting?
Yeah, was you fighting before you was
definitely fighting, bro. Shit, I was fighting in grade school and shit.
I guess that's what
man. You real hands, man.
Yeah, man. If you know what I mean.
We got hearts, but
do with the, you know what I mean, with the gloves on her off.
So 16, you got into it. How was that? What was it like? I don't remember that whole story. I know people want to know.
Late night
I know they want to know.
Girl,
it was
humbug, spin the bottle.
Yeah, come on.
It was somebody we just both kind of like clicked for real. You know what I mean? And
you know her name?
Shit, I ain't gonna say that.
No, you don't say name. You know her name. You still remember?
But
Okay.
I kinda,
Facts.
Like,
okay.
Only way I ain't gonna remember her name is if I really intentionally just
wipe it out. Yeah,
it was just. Get it done.
Yeah,
you know
so
she wanna stand.
You ain't think of it like that.
Nah, like I was banging with Shorty. Shorty was genuine,
nice.
cool, thorough.
Fact. Shout out to Shorty.
Yeah. So I knew my peoples was working and like, you know what I mean? My brother and them didn't get out of school and like, cause they went to different schools too, you know what I mean? So they would come home like maybe an hour after I already was home after school. So I'm telling her like, yeah, man, you might as well slide through. Yeah, man,
juicing it up.
Make something happen real fast. Like, we can't do all the chit chat, but let's get it over. Come here though. So it was funny though, cause like, you know what I mean, we on the floor with it. You know what I mean? So it's
the shaggy.
Nigga, I had a headache before. After I was Gucci, you know what I mean? I was geeked up though. Like after that shit happened,
so you knew what you was doing, like you know what you was doing. How you know what you was doing?
Nah, there's a young nigga. You know what I mean? You found one of your old heads porns and shit. VHS tape.
Don't nigga be stunting when y'all come on this show. We gonna get out of here.
TALK22, your ass boy.
Real man. I'm gonna keep it all genuine.
TALK22, baby.
What it do?
Found one of them motherfucker pop it in, and I was, oh yeah, that's how it's done.
That's how you do it.
But I took my time to get to that point. Like, but before then, though, I ain't gonna lie, I was catching potatoes. Those explicit, you know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is, man. Y'all niggas just out here doing it, you know what I mean? But it was crazy, you know what I mean?
So
it was a good first time.
Yeah, alright. And that's at 16.
Yeah, 16.
And it went smooth.
Smooth as hell. Not no like,
y'all still keep it in contact?
Nah, I mean, not really. Like if I see her, she see me.
That's why I don't mean contact like numbers. I mean like y'all see each other.
It's
mutual. It's
y'all act like y'all know each other and shit.
Yeah. What's going on?
Cool, man.
I like it, man.
Cool.
Too sway, man.
Too sway for y'all. Cool. I like it, man.
That's how you gotta do it.
So that was 16. So how was sports at that age? Was you in sports? Sports?
11th grade year, I was playing baseball.
Okay. How was that?
It was cool, man.
Some good players on the team. Anybody want to shout anybody?
And I took 2 niggas' spot, man. Shit, the dude was on third base, took his shit, and the coach liked me off for it. Like, oh, I like you, man. You athletic, da-da-da. Yeah. And I was pitching one practice, just throwing heat. Yeah. He said, you know what, we're going to have you pitch for a game. Dude, who originally pitched, he was like, yo, what?
Man,
let's see how you do.
I ain't gonna
lie though.
Dude was tight.
I get in the game for my first game to pitch.
I took you.
Folded, cuz. I folded that, you know what I mean? First couple innings, I said, put me back in the outfield, like, get me out of it. Because it was just, like, the pressure at that time was just a little bit too much for me. I mean, too much on my shoulders, you dig?
Niggas
like,
mad at you and shit.
Yeah, like, it was too much tension. Yeah, like, we a team. Motherfucker, you hating. Let me ball out. You still got the starting pitching position, you know what I mean? I don't want it.
Close out, start off.
See what's up.
So, that was sports. And then, but I've seen your Instagram. I've known you for a long time now. I know your skills, your ball handling, your IQ, your basketball game is crazy. When did you start playing ball?
Oh, ball, bro. When I was balling and shit, man. That was also a young thing. Like, I would just be in a crib. I remember when we first moved out EP. Had my rock. I was down in the basement. We ain't had nothing in the basement. Shit. When we first moved out EP, we got this
East Pittsburgh.
Old ass, East Pittsburgh, but we call it EP. You know what I mean? And everybody who been around there know EP ain't no regular motherfucking place.
Ain't no place. Crazy.
Shit really got crazy.
Smithville, Turtle Creek, Forest Hills, Braddock Hills, Braddock,
Wilkinsburg,
North Braddock, everybody. That's motherfucking Hill District, everybody. That motherfucker.
You know what I mean? Busting massive moves out there, all that shit. You know what I mean? But back to the hoop and shit, like
in the basement with it.
Yeah, bro. We moved out there. The crib was like an abandoned, like it looked like a trap for real. You know what I mean? Big ass hole in the living room floor. We had.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we rebuilt that motherfucker just because it was the cheapest house on the block. That's what got us out East Hills. For real. So I mean, my mom was tired of the shooting and shit out there.
It's crazy.
All that shit. You know what I mean? Like my kids can't even sleep. Like you know what I mean? We got to get out. So we got the EP. Like, which a lot of people, you know what I mean, seen EP and got the fuck out.
Got there too,
Besides all that, I fixed the crib on all that, but I had my hoop rock. I'm down in the basement. Bro, I used to just dribble for hours, like just practice. You feel me? And it's still there. Like I could pick a ball up and go crazy. I mean, my shot might not be off.
Sunday, right?
We on there. You know what I mean? I told you.
Sunday, man. Might bring the camera out for y'all, man.
We might have to, man. You might have to get some work.
Some crazy
way, you know what I mean?
Hey, but
and then when you hit the hardwood, did you ever play for any street ball teams or anything like that?
Yeah, I actually played for back in grade school. I played for this team called the Flames.
How was that?
Yeah, we was cool, man.
Yeah.
It was a good
so
experience.
what's your position?
Shit, back then I was a little huskier, so they had me as power forward and
yeah,
shit.
You was still moving.
Shooting guard and power forward, but I was a quick motherfucker, so it was just like
power forward. What a combination.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's crazy, right? It's crazy.
So it was just, yeah, man, I got a lot of history with that.
That's what they have nowadays in the league right now. They're basically shooting guard, but they're built like power forwards, and they can shoot threes. Power forwards can shoot threes now. Right? Built like that. Back in the day, they already seen it. They're like, yo,
Zion Williams, 7 something. 6 something.
Play power forward and step out to the three.
Dribbling them all crazy, shooting threes.
That's crazy. That's craziness, man.
Yeah, real talk.
So you already had that kind of prototype when you was young growing up, and
I'm not even on no cocky shit, man, but confidently, man, I just anything I kind of jumped on or jumped into, I can naturally just do it. Like it was just, I mean, even that, like shit, rapping, dancing, it was just all
rapping and dancing.
Yeah, we gonna get to this music.
When was the first time you stepped in the studio? Like, alright,
first time.
What was it? You made a song, you wrote a song, and you said, "I want to get this studio. I want to get this song off." Like, what made you end up in the studio for your first time?
What made me end up in the studio? I was fucking with this cat back in the day or whatever. And he noticed I had a notebook full of rhymes. You know what I mean?
So you was writing. You were just writing.
Yeah, I used to just write
to the beats.
And you never
said to no beat. I was just
make
a
real
in my head.
Like you said, booking your back there.
You never thought about getting a beat or saying I want to go to the studio, lay some of this down.
I didn't care at that. Like when I was young, I didn't really look at it like that because I didn't know of that. Like if anything, I would pull out my little karaoke box. I had this karaoke box, a mic. And I would record shit a cappella.
Okay.
And then I'll go record over it with a beatbox.
Okay.
That's how I was doing shit because I was still in that old school era.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Like you said.
First time
he was in a paid full room.
Yeah, whatever it takes to get the party rocking.
So,
man, that's how
you was with the cat,
off.
and you end up in the studio. What's up?
Yeah, and shit, how we was doing it though, it was funny as hell because when I went over there, he had a laptop, speakers, but no mic or anything. And I'm like, yo, how you be doing? He's like, I go to my man's but he used a headset. I'm like, headset? What type of headset? He's like, just regular little laptop headset. I said, oh, he's got one of them John. Ran to the crib, ran back with the hit, but we was rapping in a fucking headset, bro. Shit was coming out loud.
Like a PS3
like, nigga, like you
controller,
on
headset. Like a
tell
telemarketer or some shit.
Customer
service and shit.
Yeah, real deal, man. Like we was in that bitch just don't rap too loud, nigga. You making it muffled.
It's muffled.
So you had to kind of hold that motherfucker steady and nigga stiff that motherfucker. Yeah. But it was love, man. Like I was so geeked to just drop shit, and it didn't sound too crazy at that time. Because even when we burned shit on CDs, people listen to it. You could kind of see motherfuckers like, oh yeah, it's alright. Yeah, you know what I mean. But to us, motherfucker, that was magic, nigga. We made a hit. You know what I mean?
Every time.
But it was just like it was a good story. You know what I mean? I look back on it now, like niggas really was doing it like that.
That time, how old was you? Your first in the studio? How old was you?
First time in the studio, I was like 12, 13.
Okay. And you just was doing the music thing since then. When did you start taking it serious?
Oh shit! I always took it serious, man. It was just like I always dealt with like a certain environment that kind of enabled me to always prosper and continue. You know what I mean? Or always
people you knew and
it's just like even getting in trouble and shit. It just kind of always held me back. Like you know what I mean? Like I remember shit. This one time I'm deep into music, and I even was getting bread all crazy. I was doing some foul shit up. I was working up the dollar, like you know what I mean, family dollar and shit. We call it family bone. You know what I mean? Whatever. But I figured, you know, cameras ain't working in this bitch. Oh yeah. Started robbing them motherfuckers. Like I was pocketing shit. You know what I mean? So I was splurging shit. So I kind of like fell off of like music around that time, like
living good.
Yeah, like, and I got too comfortable. You know what I mean? Sitting pushing no and shit. Like I came home getting sloppy. Mom's found it on the ground, like a couple seconds. She said, "Oh yeah, this is what you doing in my crib." You know what I mean? And this is at a point. Yeah, this is at a point when I was young and shit. But I knew right from wrong. But at the same time, she didn't want me going out like that. So she sent my ass away to trade school. You know what I mean? I ended up getting a trade out that motherfucker. Like that's where I jumped into HVAC.
Okay.
Like,
and what's that?
Dealing with heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and cooling.
Okay.
And how long did you go there?
I went for like maybe a year or two.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna lie, I was out that bitch selling
those
too. fuck it. I mean, I knew I was, but I was covering it because I was doing some positive too. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that shit ain't positive. Getting money's positive.
I would say, but your intentions wasn't to be out here doing that. You mess with people who got jobs, and you know what I'm saying.
You know, when I was at the family, I was doing that shit. Yeah, that was foul. You know what I mean? That was foul. That was so it was just like certain shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I do foul shit. You know what I mean?
People do.
Now it's like at a point I can look back a lot of shit and be like, man, you gotta chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like, even hitting little nutty licks or doing shit like that, you just gotta chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? Because as you get older, that shit ain't easy to get the fuck out of. You know what I mean? And once you realize that shit, like, you start trying to do different shit. Like, and that's why I went to trade school and I embraced it. Like, I was like, fuck it. Shit, even when I went up there, I met some throwing motherfuckers from Philly, the Bronx. You know what I mean? Like, shit, even when I would come home, there's this cat from the Bronx. I'll say his name, man. His name is Gene.
Okay. Shout out Gene.
From Dominican motherfucker, man. Like, he was, he told me about Dior. He was, you know what I mean? And all that shit. But I leave. This nigga would sell my shit for me. I come back here and expect a dime. My loot would be right in my locker. You feel me?
You don't find people like that.
It's hard to meet people like that, man.
I look at that man like a brother to this day, to this fucking day. You know what I mean?
If you came across me, you're still all love.
Oh yeah.
Facts.
Shit, I call that man on the phone. We can talk for a minute.
Facts.
That's what it is.
I like that, bro. I like that.
But like shit, besides that, we was up there. I met cats that would rap, freestyle, so I ended up in circles up there. So I'm like, this shit's following me, man. This shit's following me to a point where I can't forget about it, and I gotta
pursue
it and take it serious once I get the fuck out of here.
I like to say it's no coincidence. It's no coincidence like this shit be happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's no coincidence.
It's something that's just meant to. It's embedded in my life. And I'm stumbling onto it for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, I can't ignore that. You know what I mean? So it's like now I'm at a point too in my life to where like I'm working on a project. You know what I mean?
Get into that too. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, but it's just, you know what I mean? Shit's just, it's shaking up for the better. And like I said, even that old shit that got deleted, I'm cool off it because now I'm at a new beginning.
Everything happens for a reason.
So you don't even need to hear that.
Everything happens for a reason.
I don't know. Like,
so
you know what I mean?
It's not like it never happened. So it's still there. Even if it's deleted, it's still there. So it's easier to wipe it off now.
Yeah, real deal. Real deal.
What's your music move now? The movement and everything. You got your project.
I mean, I do got a
shout out to Humble Feet.
Humble Village, man. Got it on my neck.
All right, Humble Village.
Shit, my brother got it on his neck too, man. Y'all know Rizzy Boss, man. You know what I mean? Got that shit on his neck.
Shout out to Boss, man.
Shit, man. I got different people that are also a part of the family that aren't actually in the group though. Like, you know what I mean? Why I need these guys.
It's a chain thing.
I mean, it's just, you gotta be able to affiliate yourself
with bosses.
With so many, bosses, thorough individuals, and so many people who aren't about this hateful, negative energy.
That way, you know, you doing your movement, we doing our movement. We still work together. You feel me? And you still work yours, we still work ours. We come together. And pop
like
off.
You said, you got the studio, you see the headphones. Let me go to the crib, get the headphones. We both come together.
200.
Nice.
200. I got bread, nigga. You got ham, cheese. All right.
Let's make it work.
Yeah, let's make a sandwich.
Let's eat.
Yeah.
So what project you working on? What you working on, man?
Shit, we ain't really give it a name yet, but it's with my man Smolds. Shout out to Smolds.
Shout out to Smolds.
Humble Village.
Facts, Humble Village.
I mean,
nice.
Shit, we might even feature a few other people on it, but we don't know yet. We might just make it a regular. Hey, you know what I mean? Talk about that motherfucker, but shit, there's a lot of people doing stuff in my group, man. I ain't gonna give too much away on the project because right now we're not really at that point. We do have several songs that we could put in line or in order for it, but we kind of want to drop.
Now that out right now?
I got a couple videos out right now. I mean, that's what we're working on now is visuals. You know what I mean? That's my plan or plot and how to go about things. Like, I just want to drop visuals first and then kind of want to bring, you know what I mean, the music. I mean, not like the music's not with it, but the audio aspect after. You know what I mean? Because I want people to really get to know who the fuck is behind this camera or behind this music. You know what I mean? So that's how I looked at, like, yo, I want to get my natural image out. And so people could really like gravitate to me, like,
whenever they're listening to 10 tracks without the visuals.
And they can still picture me moving to the right. That's how I look at how I need to move.
Nice.
I mean, everybody probably look at it a different way. Like, no, I'm trying to drop project after project after project. Not this guy right here. You know what I mean, I'm not trying to move like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's a lot of things out. Like shit. Type in 2 Sway on YouTube. you gonna see a few videos like I think I got about 4 or 5 videos out so far. I mean, I kind of slowed down due to a lot of setbacks. You know what I mean? Some more dumbass trouble, shit like that.
Yeah.
Shit, beating a case right now or whatever. Like, I had to go to these little classes, nut ass classes for.
They think you aggressive and shit.
Yeah, bro, pay my fines off and shit. And I'm still actually doing it now though. Like that's why I was like, I'm not gonna let all that negative shit hinder me or slow my movement down. That's just me giving myself excuses. You know what I mean? Just to stop.
Creating adversities for yourself that ain't really there.
That's why if somebody asks me how I'm doing, I tell them I can't complain. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna keep it pushing. But that's where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? You type in Too Swell on YouTube, you find a few videos. You know what I mean? I was even collaborative with a few cats named Draco Porter. Smooth, you know what I mean? Smooth dudes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what's up? Shout out Draco Porter, man.
Facts.
My man Nitty Porter, that's my kutto. You know what I mean?
Porter.
Oh my, you know what I mean? Shit, type him, man. He gonna be up that motherfucker too, doing his thing, you know what I mean? So it's just like, right now it's a process. That's what I could call it. It's a process.
What's the show life like? You performing and stuff? You ever perform?
I heard you did a listening party. What's that thing?
What's the things like?
It was a listening party or something. Wow, a little while back.
Last performance I did.
They was playing your songs. You was performing. Did somebody else said they joints playing and stuff like that?
Last performance.
I heard about that joint. We was down there actually. We popped in.
I think
we popped in. Yeah, we popped in.
How was it though? It was cool.
Oh yeah, smooth. Smooth as hell. Smooth as hell.
Okay.
Like, cause I had several performances, I gotta think back to them. But I slowed down on the performances because I don't want to really continue to perform and then, you know what I mean, try to force people to. Cause like when I think about performances, I think about motherfuckers who's already had their music on the radio, who's already got
packed venues,
this many views on YouTube.
If I'm booked on a ticket, my venue should be packed.
When your fans come to you and you could just drop your mic and everybody rapping your shit without you saying,
that's when you should.
That's when I think perform. But I did my little. You know what I mean?
So
climbing the ladder since I was a young little boy.
That's why I had it.
Yeah, but my last one was out. I got invited out to Lancaster.
PA.
Oh man,
was it nice?
Yeah, it was nice as hell. It was a different environment. Don't get me wrong. The city life wasn't really like teed up, but we teed that motherfucker.
But the vibe was good.
At the event, really surprised me for it because there was bodies in there. Like,
but since you to operate, the vibe was good. So operate. What's up? How you doing?
I was in VIP the whole time. Like shit was smooth. Like, and then I'm on stage, camera out, motherfucker self, Snapchatting it up, all that. And then we performed out there, like the cats who brought us out there was this gang called Cool, COOL, but they got a period in between each letter. You know what I mean?
It's acronym.
And it's Van, my homie Blue, she's crazy.
Shout him out.
Yeah, bro. It's just and Laddie. I can't forget about Laddie. He's crazy. Like, these cats is cool, man. And I'm like, damn, I'm in y'all city. Y'all brought me out here to do my goddamn thing. Yeah. Let me have like 3 of my singles to perform and that shit. The crowd was vibing. I'm like, it was love that I ain't getting a while. Like, so it just kind of kept me going for He's like,
It's like boost the energy on.
Nice, right there.
But after that one,
don't forget what you're doing this for.
Yeah, and I did a few performances around the Berg, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but they weren't like too huge, but they weren't small at all. Like they were just nice crowds, you know what I mean? But after that Lancaster one, I just came back and I was like, you know what? I'm done with performing for real. You know what I mean? If anything, I'm gonna just go in and out of town, like, you know what I mean?
Do it like that.
Go back. Because, you know what I mean? I'd rather be out of town because people love to jump to something they don't really know and see you around.
And they're going to look you up after that. They're going to look you up after that.
You don't like the oddball if you don't want to try the new sandwich from the, I'm saying? It's a simple sandwich. You like, nah, I don't want that. Everybody else try it. You don't want a piece. Like, come on, what's wrong with this guy? So, you right, bro.
But it's like, when you go OT, people just gravitate to you.
Yeah, they do. It's a different sound. It's a feeling. It's a different good feeling.
Everybody likes to do that.
Yeah.
What's the wildest performance you had, man? Tell me about that. The wildest performance. What's the craziest thing that happened at one of your shows?
I ain't really had no real teed up Johns just yet. Yeah.
But
nobody jumped on stage. Nobody.
The Lancaster one was really the wildest one.
What happened?
You know what I mean? Shit, like motherfuckers was in the crowd. You seen motherfuckers smoke all in the air. I mean, foggy as hell, bro. I felt like I was really at Travis Scott joint, bro. It was really a lot of bodies in this. first performance I ever felt, and that's what really changed me. I was like, yo, this is what I want. This is what I need to keep happening. But I gotta get to a point to where the fans really know my music.
The eyes on you.
There you go. And that's right
that's
there.
What like, that feeling.
Real talk right here. Y'all getting some real talk right here, man.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
You know what I mean? But shit, man, it just.
You want to close us out?
Still. What y'all want to do, man? We could continue talking. I don't give a fuck.
What else is new? What else you got going on, man?
Talk to the people.
Man, we working on a visual now. It's called, actually the single's out on iTunes. It's on YouTube. My man just put it on last night. It's called Rapid, R-A-P-I-D, one word, you know what I mean? No abbreviation, no dash, no period, no none of that. Just Rapid.
Rapid on iTunes.
My man Smolch, iTunes.
Check it out on iTunes.
All that
right
shit,
now.
You know what I mean?
Go get that.
And we got a video dropping soon. Actually, my man's been working on it, so it might come tonight.
Okay.
Hey, stay on the lookout, man.
But I like the surprise shit. Like, that's why I don't be on the lookout, no promo shit, because that's not my style. It's like Christmas, man. Open a box, you know what I mean?
What the fuck is this?
You know it's Christmas, but still, open the box, baby.
Facts.
Talk 22.
So let the people know where they can find your social media at, where they can find all the new music that's going to be coming out, you know what I mean? Things of that nature.
Well, on Facebook, that's what I've really been working with for now. 2 Sway Houdini. It's not number 2 Sway, it's TOOSWAY, because Facebook was on some nutty shit and they didn't want me to put a number before
TOOSWAY, 2 Sway Houdini.
That's my last name.
Facts.
And you can find me on Facebook, Snapchat, C2 Sway, or just 2 Sway. Now that one I actually was able to put a number 2 before my damn name. You know what I mean? But shit, man, there's a lot on the way. You know what I mean? There's a lot on the way.
He cool. I like this guy, man. He cool. He cool, man.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to my brother, man.
Yeah, my brothers right here, man. I appreciate y'all.
Man.
Cool, man. Yeah, I like it.
Good talks, man. Good talks, man. Hey,
man, we had a good ass session.
This is Talk 22. What it do?